My mother-in-law, Victoria, is the kind of woman who needs to be the center of attention in every room she enters. She comes from old money, drives a Bentley, and treats service staff like they are invisible. From the moment Mark proposed to me, she made my life a living hell. She hated that I was a teacher. She hated that I didn't have a trust fund. But then came the wedding day. I was in the bridal suite, putting on my earrings, feeling like a princess. The music started playing. The ceremony was about to begin. My maid of honor, Jessica, peeked out the curtain to check the guests. She gasped. "Oh my God," Jessica said, her face turning pale. "You have to see this. But promise me you won't scream." I looked out. Walking down the aisle to find her seat was Victoria. She wasn't wearing beige. She wasn't wearing gold. She was wearing a floor-length, white lace ball gown with a train. It was undeniably a wedding dress. It was actually fancier than my dress. She even had small white flowers woven into her hair. A hush fell over the church. People were whispering and pointing. Mark looked mortified at the altar, his face bright red. Victoria sat in the front row, fluffing her massive white dress, smiling like the cat who got the cream. She wanted to confuse the guests. She wanted people to look at her, not me. I felt tears pricking my eyes. My hands started shaking. "I can't go out there," I whispered. "She ruined it." "No," my mom said, grabbing my hand with a grip of steel. "You go out there, you marry the man you love, and you leave that witch to me. We are not letting her win." The ceremony was beautiful, mostly because Mark stared only at me and refused to look at his mother. But every time I looked at the crowd, I saw a sea of white. 2 brides. It was humiliating. But the reception. The reception was where the war began. Victoria didn't stop. She went around to every table telling guests, "Doesn't it look like a double wedding? People keep confusing me for the bride. It's because I look so young." She insisted on a mother-son dance that lasted for 2 whole songs, clinging to Mark and sobbing dramatically while I stood alone on the side. I had enough. I went to the open bar. "A large glass of Cabernet Sauvignon, please," I told the bartender. "The darkest, reddest, most staining wine you have." I saw Victoria standing near the white floral arrangement, posing for photos with the photographer she had practically hijacked. I took a deep breath. I walked towards her. "Victoria," I called out, putting on my biggest, fakest, sweetest smile. "You look absolutely stunning." She turned, beaming. She thought she had won. "Oh, thank you, darling. I just wanted to match the theme." Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. I went in for a hug. As I stepped forward, I hooked my foot around the leg of a chair. I tripped. It happened in slow motion. The glass flew from my hand. A tidal wave of dark, purple-red wine splashed across the chest of her white gown. It dripped down the expensive French lace, staining the skirt, ruining the corset. It looked like a crime scene. The silence in the room was deafening. The DJ stopped the music. "Oh my God," I screamed, covering my mouth with my hands. "I am so clumsy. Victoria, I am so sorry. My foot just caught the carpet." She stood there, frozen. She looked down at herself. The dress was destroyed. Then she let out a shriek that shattered glass. "You did that on purpose. You jealous little brat." Mark rushed over. "Mom, calm down. It was an accident. I saw her trip. She ruined my dress." Victoria wailed, black mascara running down her face. "You're wearing a wedding dress to her wedding, Mom." Mark finally snapped, finding his spine. "You look ridiculous. Go change or go home." She didn't have a change of clothes. She had to leave. She ran out of the venue sobbing, holding her wine-soaked dress. The DJ, sensing the mood, immediately played Hit the Road Jack. The guests cheered. My dad bought a round of shots for everyone. The rest of the night was pure magic. Without her looming presence, we danced until 2 a.m. 2 weeks later, she sent us a bill for the dress. $3,000. I sent it back with a framed photo of the wine stain and a note. "Consider it a customization fee for trying to upstage the bride." We haven't spoken since. Mark goes to see his dad sometimes, but Victoria refuses to see us until I apologize. I will never apologize.